Hi, let's learn how to play We're Gonna Be Friends on our guitars. We only need 4 easy chords for this, and that's G, C, D, and A. We have several strumming and picking options that work, but I'm going to present you with one of each. So for picking, I'm going to show you how to do this one. And for my strummers, you can do something like this. Let's start first with the picking option. Go ahead and give me a G chord on the fretboard hand. And with your picking hand, take the thumb and put it on string 6. That's the one closest to your face. And pick with the thumb going downwards towards the floor. Downwards towards the floor. If you pick out this way, I'm exaggerating it, but if you pick that way, you can get to the point where your string will bounce back, hit the fretboard or the fret wires, and it doesn't sound very nice. So go ahead and pick downwards, and it's okay if it's softer than what you're used to. And then with your index, middle, and ring, go ahead and put those 3 fingers on the strings 3, 2, 1. So the index is on string 3, middle on 2, and ring on 1. Now let me play the picking pattern so you can hear it. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell. So I would like for you to think 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. And on the 1 and 2, whenever you say a number, that's the thumb playing. 1, 2, 1, 2. On the ands, it's your triplets playing. And. So when you put it together, it'll be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and fall is here, hear the yell. I'm going slow so we can practice. To school, ring the bell. Okay, pause. Look up. We have next a C chord. So with your fretboard hand, give me a C. And I'm saying fretboard hand because I know there are righties and lefties watching these videos. So fretboard hand is holding a C. Now our thumb has to move to string 5. Not the one closest to our face, the one next to it. And that's what you're playing on the numbers. 1 and 2. So we need that for when we say brand new shoes, walking blues. So our thumb becomes the bass player. Let me put those phrases together. Let's start from the beginning of the verse. And I'll go this tempo. 1 and 2. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the C chord next, brand new shoes, walking blues. And then next we would go back up to the G. Climb the fence, books and pens. Now let's pause real quick. For those of you who got it, go ahead, continue practicing. For those of you who are like, Bernadette, I'm getting lost on the switch, like my thumb doesn't know what to do, I got you. Okay, look up. The pattern is this. Memorize the pattern with me. 4 G's, each one with 2 beats, right? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Then keep looking up. 2 C's and 2 G's. G, 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 G. C, C, G, G. And by the way, this applies to all 5 verses, okay? So we're learning all of the verses at the same time. So, moving my sleeves back. So, let me see. Let's try that again. And the reason I'm asking you to memorize the pattern is because your hands will go where your eyes are looking. So if you look at string 5 when you need to go there, your hand will go there, okay? So go ahead and Now look at your instrument where you're doing this. G, 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 C, C, G, G. Here we go. 1 and 2 and slowly. Ready, go. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2. Switch to C. 1 and 2. 2. Back to G. 1 and 2. And breathe 1 and 2. Out. So I was counting the number of G's we had there, okay? Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch to C for Charlie. 1, 2, back to G for golf. 1 and 2. Let's do that 2 more times, okay? That same thing. We're just going to do that so our fingers and our hands start working with our brain. Here we go. 1, 2, breathe. 1 and 2 and play with joy. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C for Charlie. Go. 1, 2, G for golf. 1, 2. Great. Okay, let's do it one last time, but I'm going to add the lyrics. Our singing note is a 3rd fret of string 2. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now, fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes and walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. Okay, and I forgot to mention the strumming pattern for those of you who want to strum. If you would like to strum, or if you would like to take a break from the picking, I like the pattern down, down, up, down, down, up. And the pattern falls on 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da. You could also do a faster moving pattern like down, 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 up, down, down, down. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, da da da, da da da. So choose the pattern you like. Now I'm going to keep doing the picking for those of you who are picking because I think that takes a little more brain power. So let's do it together. Here we go. What we practiced. 1, 2, a little faster, just a little bit. 1 and 2, you can do it. Ready, go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Switch to C. The shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. All right, let's add our next phrase, which we have D for Delta, C for Charlie, then golf, golf. Delta, Charlie, golf, golf. For my pickers, your thumb has to move down another string to the 4th fret. So, again, if you're looking at it, it helps. So memorize the pattern Delta, Charlie, golf, golf. And let's try it. 1 and 2, a lot slower. 1 and 2, go. 1 and 2, and Charlie. 1 and 2, golf. 1 and 2, and 1. I almost fell off the horse on that one, so let's do that again for me, because that switch is fast. Here we go. 1 and 2, and Delta, ready, go. Delta, Charlie, golf, golf again. Take a breath, please, breathe. Don't click out, breathe. Let's try it again. We got this. We'll get it till we're confident. Here we go. 1 and 2, you can do this. Ready, go. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yeah! We have one more phrase in the verses, and it's a repetition of what we just did right now. That delta. I can tell that, Charlie, we are gonna be, and then go, friends. Okay, you can do this, you can do this. Let's do that D, C, G, G, D, C, G, G. Let's do that together. Slowly, 1 and 2 and ready, breathe, go. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. And 2 delta. I can tell that we gonna be friends. Golf. 2 more golfs for me. 3, 4. So those 4 G's at the end of that verse lead us into the next verses. And so all of the verses end that way, with 4 G's at the end. And the intro of the song is 4 G's. So it's nice that it's like there's 4 G's before every single verse. So let's put the whole verse together. You can do this. 1 and 2 and the whole verse. Ready, go. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring, switch to Charlie. Ready, go. Da, da, da. Walking blues, climb the fence, books and pen, delta. Ready, go. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Delta again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. 3. Okay. Whew. Okay, so next, let's try and play the next verse. Let's do the next verse. Same pattern as what we just learned. Here we go. Walk with me, Susie Lee. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Ready, go. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the trees. Charlie. We will rest upon the ground, look at all the bugs we found, safely walk to school without a sound. Again. Safely walk to school without a sound. Okay, I'm going to give you some tips on how to fake it while you learn how to make it. If you feel like your thumb gets lost on the bass playing, that if you go back to this video and watch what we just did, you'll see that I lost my spot. But if you keep the triplets going on their ands, then the song will continue to flow. So all of the verses follow the pattern that we have just learned. But there is one other section in the song that we need to learn, and that's the bridge. So I'm going to play it for you first. I would love for you to try and sight read it with me. Sight read it means that there's no prep, you just jump in. And if you'd like to just jump in with the strumming instead of the picking, just while your fretboard hand learns the switches, that works too. Here we go. Bridge. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. A for alpha. We sit side by side in every class. C for Charlie. Teacher thinks that I sound delta, but she likes the way you sing tonight. So then we go right into a verse. I think all of that is pretty doable. The only thing I haven't reviewed with you is that for A for alpha, we pick on string 5 because that's an A. So what our thumb is doing is playing the lowest possible string for that specific chord. Okay, I think we should just try and play through the bridge. Again, you can do strumming if you need to learn the fretboard hand. Here we go. 1 and 2, have fun. Ready, go. We don't notice any time pass. Charlie. We don't notice that golfing. A for alpha. We sit side by side in every class. 4. Charlie. Teacher thinks that I sound delta, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed. Silly thoughts go through my head. Okay, I just kept going to show you how the bridge leads right into a verse. Now we're going to do a playthrough of the bridge and the final verse, so get ready for that. But while you do, can you please do me a favor and leave a comment on this video? When you leave comments on these videos get recommended to more people. Also go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're enjoying this type of lesson with me and would like to join the live group lessons that we do via Zoom, I'm putting the link here on the screen. That's my Patreon community. I would like to thank my Patreon community for helping support the channel. For $5 a month, you get all of the PDFs that I've ever made in the 7 years of doing this, and you get access to attend the live lessons via Zoom. So thank you, Patreon fam. All right, I think we should do a playthrough of verse 4, bridge, and verse 5 so that we can see what it feels like to get into the bridge and out of it. All right, here we go. You can do this. Have fun. 1 and 2 and ready, go now. Numbers, letters, learn to spell. Nouns and books and show and tell. See, playtime, we will throw the ball. Back to class, through the hall. Teacher makes a hide against the wall. Teacher makes a hide against the wall. 2, 3, 4, bridge. We don't notice any time pass. Charlie. We don't notice anything. Alpha. We sit side by side in every class. Charlie. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed. Silly thoughts go through my head about the books and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Slow down a little bit. I can tell that we are gonna be, to a gentle strum, friends. The idea to learn this song came from one of you at our Vancouver meetup. Those of you who were there, you will remember Kenny performed this for us, and it was just such a touching moment. So throughout the years that I've been doing this as a job, I've organized meetups around the world, and this was at our Vancouver one. We've done a meetup in the Netherlands, in the UK, and some in California where I live. If you would like to attend an event in the future, I post about that on my website, so go ahead and check that out. And let me know if you enjoyed this tutorial. You know, over the past few years, I've been doing a lot of ukulele content, and now I'm starting to add some guitar inventory. So all of your feedback really helps. Let me know what you're thinking and how it's going. And I hope that you will follow this page so that I can see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.